Good afternoon, everyone. I hope
Hi.
all is well. It is kind of snow. Well, it's not snowy, but there's snow in the air.
There is snow in the air. The bird is
Yes,
outside here.
yes. And for some people, that's no big deal. But here in Richmond, snow flurries are exciting.
They are
So,
exciting.
yeah. But Candace, you know what else is exciting?
What?
Campus visits.
Yeah, exactly. And I know it sounds crazy to be talking about it on these cold days, but spring break is right around the corner.
That's right.
At
And
least down here in the south, we get spring break. I know not everyone gets that, but
yes.
and
So
the reason we're bringing up spring break is because it's a wonderful time to visit college campuses.
it certainly is. And it's very important for juniors who are looking about creating their college list and where they're going to be applying to do just that because so many mistakes can be made if you don't do your due diligence,
Yeah.
set foot on campus and check it out personally.
And as you know, I am the mom to a high school junior.
Yeah, you are. So you
Yeah,
have
I am.
personally know the importance of this whole process, even though it may not be something that the family wants to have to pursue. It's very important.
So here is what we have done so far. So
Okay.
the first thing we did when he was a sophomore last year is we visited a school on an unguided tour, meaning that we checked in and then we roamed around by ourselves. We were able to eat in the dining hall, which was good. And the other important thing is that we registered as a visitor. Right?
There you
And
go.
we always tell families that you want to make sure you do some form of official tour because you want the school to know that you were there. You know, you want them to know and record the fact that you are visiting them and are interested in attending. Because if they track that demonstrated interest, it's going to help your chances of getting in.
Right. Yeah. So that's the important part of letting the college know you really want to go there. But the other side too is do you really want to go there?
Right.
So
So then finishing my story, so we went and visited that school unofficial. So it's basically me and my son walking around clueless with a map, not really knowing what we were looking at, right? So then this past fall, we scheduled a guided tour at another school and loved it. They took us inside a dorm, they took us inside classroom areas, they showed us the gym, they showed us different interesting buildings and student centers. And my son leans over and says, "Hey, we have to go back to that other one and do the guided tour." So that's what we're doing. We're doing that on President's Day since he has off school. And then we have scheduled 3 more guided tours for spring break so far
great.
in April because those fill up fast.
Yeah. And you want to make sure that school's in session when you go.
Yep, because you can't get the energy for the place without seeing students walking around.
Right. And get
Yeah,
a really good feel for the vibe and the
mhm,
culture and everything else if it's
yeah,
nobody's there on campus, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And the main thing is that students give you a tour. So they will give you some inside information and
Right.
talk about clubs and activities and all kinds of stuff when you're with them.
Yeah. And that's really the best way to know whether it's a good
Mhm.
fit for you or not.
Yeah, I
So
mean
you
because this is somewhere that you're most likely, unless you're a commuter student, you're gonna be living there.
right. It's going to
You
be
don't
home for
want,
4 years, yeah, or
yeah,
more.
we talk a lot about decision making, but you kind of have to have a feeling if it feels right to you when you go. Obviously, you're gonna look at rigor of curriculum. You're gonna look at the course, the courses that they offer, the academic majors, the activities. But it's gotta feel right. It has to feel like home.
Right. Yeah. And the other thing to think about too is perhaps it's possible to get a conversation with somebody in the admissions office while you're there. If not,
They give you a presentation.
there is a presentation. Yeah. You need to, if you know the direction you're going academically, maybe you have time to visit that college, within the university, if that's where you are, or the program that you're, wanting to pursue, and, see if you can have a conversation with someone there, or drop a copy of your resume. You have developed a resume, high school resume or whatever, you can take by and use that just as a point of conversation with someone you might run into. So it's really important to be on campus and to, find out whether it makes sense or not. And so think about what's important to you, before you visit. Preparation for the visit, not just show up, but think about it. What is it you're wanting to find out, right? Make a list of things that are important to you that you want to find out when you go on that visit, and make notes, take pictures, document it, right? So that 3 months later, you have something to refer to rather than simply your memory. Because, in my case, that wouldn't work.
Right.
Little joke.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Candace, if there's a school on your list, but you can't get there and visit before application time, what are the options?
Well, Campus Views is a site that you can do a virtual tour. Most websites of schools will also have virtual tour options as well. Reading about the school in like a fish guide will also help get an overall feel of it. Especially if it's a plane ride away, right? And it isn't, in driving distance for you. But you always want to see it before you sign up to attend.
Right.
It may look great on video and on paper, but it might just not feel right when you get there. It might not have the kind of culture that you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, good. All right. Well, and I guess just to wind this up.
But quickly, I was asked this the other day, like, how do you sign up for a visit?
Oh, right. How do you sign up for a visit? Yes.
Yeah, you simply go onto the school's website, and usually under every website's different, but there is a Visit Us tab usually, and you can schedule a visit. It's usually about a 2 to 3 hour time commitment.
Right.
They'll give you a tour and a speech and all of that stuff. So you schedule one on their site.
Hugely important. Important. Okay. Very
and
good.
It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Good. All right. Well, if you have any further questions about campus visits or anything else that you might be concerned about in terms of your college planning, you can certainly reach out to us. We'd love to have a chat. And how do they do that?
Yeah, visiting our website is the easiest way. You can click to talk to an advisor and schedule an appointment with us. You can call us from that website, or you can email us. And that is www.optimumedcenter.com.
Very good. All right. With that, we will let you all go. And Candace, I hope you have your snow shovel handy.
I don't think I'm going to need a snow shovel. Unfortunately, I like this show.
Just some flakes in the air.
Yeah.
No accumulation for us here in Richmond. Okay. All right. Everybody have a great weekend.
All right. Bye-bye.